What's up, Ghosts and Ghouls? It's the one, the only, JT Ripper, and I'm here with
Tide of Thunder.
And today, we're back in the saddle again for day 15 with the greatest movie to ever be made in cinema history, Ernest Scared Stupid.
Ernest Scared Stupid, man. This is, it's, what'd you call it, childhood favorite?
Yeah, it's definitely a childhood favorite that I have grown up watching so often, every year, definitely, at least once a year.
This was right at the perfect time, man. This came out in 1991. This was the, I guess this was the what? Fourth movie in the Ernest. I think you had Ernest Goes to Camp was the first one. The second one was Ernest Saves Christmas. The third one was Ernest Goes to Jail, and this was the fourth one. This was Ernest.
Was this before Christmas?
Yeah. Ernest Saves Christmas was like 88.
Oh, it was okay.
Yeah. Like Camp was 87, Christmas was 88. Ernest Goes to Jail was between 89, 90, and then this one was 91. And this one was the last one to be distributed through. It was Disney, but it wasn't Disney. It was the partner company, and I want to say it was Touchstone Pictures that was the parent company with them.
Sounds about right.
And pretty much after this movie, they parted ways. And they went with a different company from the rest of the Ernest movies. There's 9 movies, by the way. But if you guys don't know, Ernest was a character created locally. I think it was down in either Georgia or Florida. He was doing like all these like local television commercials. And anyway, it caught on. Then he had like a radio show type of deal. And then, Ernest was born, and we had, he gave the gift to us, and Jim Varney, God bless his soul.
Yeah.
If you don't know him, if you do not know him from Ernest, I guarantee you I can mention 2 things that you'll be like, oh yeah, that guy. The Beverly Hillbillies, he was Uncle Jed in the movie. And he's the Slinky Dog in Toy Story.
Yeah, if you didn't, we know that 90% of at least our generation has seen Toy Story, and everybody knows the Slinky Dog. It's Woody's best friend.
He's got that distinct voice like Woody, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Well, that was Jim Varney, man.
Hey, I wouldn't do that. Even though we're kind of talking like Sling Blade. But anyway.
This is a perfect family movie for the whole.
Oh, God, yes. So good.
Whole family can sit down and watch this. It's nobody will get offended. The adults will get good chuckles. The kids will be oohing and awing at it.
And scary, because the troll in this movie is fucking scary.
Yeah, the troll is pretty scary,
creepy.
He's the troll has gotten loose from the old tree that has been buried under, and is turning all these kids to these wooden statues.
Yeah.
And it's up to Ernest and a few others to come together and try to stop old Booger Lips, as he calls him.
How would you like a bumper sandwich, Booger Lips?
And,
some miak on the side.
They have to figure out how to get a bunch of miak.
What the fuck is miak?
Miak was, it was milk that he read upside down.
That's right. Yeah, miak. Oh my God. I forgot about that. Just thinking about this movie is fucking cracking me up.
Yeah, so along with some miak and some other trusty things, we found out, what was one? The heart of a child can overcome the evil.
The
type of stuff. And that's exactly what Ernest is. Ernest was, he had the heart of a child.
The innocence.
Yeah. So he definitely was the chosen one to get rid of all these evil trolls trying to take over the town. But telling you guys, if you guys, everybody listening has grown up watching these types of movies and they stuck with you, where Ernest Scared Stupid is one of those that stuck with us.
Yes.
We always wanted to watch it. We always wanted to rent it. We're always
quoting it still.
Yeah. We're quoting it to this day. And, you know, I don't know about you, but I think it's really sad that the kids today don't really have a Ernest type of character.
Not really.
To put out these movies. You know, even if it wouldn't appeal to us, at least you would have another generation of a type of character. If I'm wrong out there, somebody please let me know. But as far as I know, there's no like Ernest, there's no Pee Wee Herman, there's nobody like that.
I mean, your last person was probably what, Hannah Montana?
Yeah,
and we see how that turned out.
And that was literally just a TV show like anything else. But like, you know, we want some of those role models and something that we can look forward to year after year. Like, oh, what Ernest movie's coming out this year? What you know, what kind of crazy stuff is he going to do? Is he going to go to the moon this time? What the hell is he going to do? We don't have anything like that anymore.
I guess kind of Madea took that torch for a little while, if you really think about
yeah,
it.
Madea, you know, doing the same character and, you know, putting out all the funny movies and blah, blah, blah. But even now, Tyler Perry's retired that character, so,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, there's we need a hero. And unfortunately, we don't have one these days, but we do have these movies. And the Ernest Scared Stupid falls in line like with Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, all those type of movies. Like it just falls right into those family friendly like horror movies. You call them horror movies, but you know what we mean. Like Your Nightmare Before Christmas. You can watch all of these with the family, and they're great fun.
These movies are definitely, the Ernest movies are definitely on par with them, even if they're not showcased by the public, which means to us it's underrated and it needs more recognition. And anytime we can mention Ernest, hell, there's some people our age that don't remember Ernest or didn't watch Ernest, and we have to school them. So we'll be more than happy to introduce anybody to Ernest that hasn't seen it.
Yes, and we're not one of those people. If you haven't seen it, we don't really shame you. It's more like, hey,
let's educate.
Let's educate you. Let's get you on that next level of good shit. And speaking of next level, of course, we've got to rate these things. And this one is really hard because this one is very let me quit saying like a lot. This one is very dear to my heart because I've been watching this ever since I was a kid. And
yeah, me too.
As much as I want to give this a 5 or a 4, I'm going to give it a 4 at least.
Yeah. This is total bias. This is not a great cinematic movie.
No.
But everything that this movie is designed to do, it does. You want to see some spooky Halloween stuff, that's there. You want to see some funny stuff, it's there. You want to see some warm-hearted stuff, it's there. This movie does its job, and because of that, it's a fan favorite. I don't care that it didn't win awards. I don't care that it's not an acclaimed movie. This is a 4-star movie because of how it makes you feel. And at 35 years old, going back watching this movie, it makes me feel like a kid again. And that's exactly what I want to feel when I watch this type of movie. So because of that, this movie is fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, and I didn't mention where you can watch this. And unfortunately, this is one of those movies that's not on any streaming service, but do yourself a service and buy this movie. As always, it's $3.99 on all your platforms. I personally couldn't find this movie digitally. I bought it digitally because I was lazy one day and didn't feel like going and getting the Blu-ray. I mean, the DVD I have. But I do know that you can go to Walmart and they have a triple pack with Ernest Scared Stupid in it, and it's right around $5 to $10.
Absolutely.
Don't get your espresso, cappuccino, mocha latte. put the McDonald's down for a day. Go buy the movie. Do yourself a service.
And you know what? If you're surfing around Tubi, unfortunately you can't find this, but you can find a couple other Ernest movies. So if you really want to check out Ernest and you can't find Scared Stupid and you want to see if you're just going to get into it, choose one of those movies, I recommend you seek out your best to try to find this one, Scared Stupid, Ernest Saves Christmas, and Ernest Goes to Jail. Those are my 3 favorites. But the rest of them, you're going to have a good time. They're not as good quality, but you can get a sense of what the character is about.
Yeah, Christmas is definitely on par with Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
In my book.
Yeah. Christmas might even, be a little bit better of a film overall than Scared Stupid.
Possibly,
but, we're Halloween guys, so.
Yeah, we're the spooky guys.
Anyway, watch an Ernest movie, even if it's slam dunk Ernest.
Yeah, do that. And it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I'm JT Ripper.
And I'm Todd of Thunder saying toodaloo. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Stay spooky.